It's Maze Spony. Is this the level that creeped me
Hello,
out as
it's
a kid?
Tony. I fucking
Where
hate
everything's
Yeah.
upside down.
No.
Final
Okay. So
Fantasy.
when I was a kid, oh, the creepy music as well. It genuinely like. The kids should not be consuming this type of content. They should be on, like, Cocomelon or something.
They should be on iPads. They should be
No,
on
no,
iPads
Cocomelon's
looking at Mr.
worse.
Beast.
Yeah, the dancing vegetables.
My friend told me she lets her son watch Mr. Beast, and then he really loves it. I'm
No,
just like,
that's
ugh.
horrifying. They should not be.
Yeah.
They should not be getting into Mr. Beast at such a young age.
I express my distaste for Mr. Beast.
They'll
it was the
want
first time
to
you got
eat
angry.
green cheese.
Yeah, moldy cheese. Yeah, so when it came to this level, I like my cheese drippy. No, but that's a reference to what's it called? Lunchables? Yeah, Lunchables. I like my cheese drippy.
Lunchly.
I have been,
But yeah,
and then
anyway,
Logan Paul
go
got
on
on
about
screen.
your traumatizing.
Yeah, my trauma dumping. But I had immense trauma when Logan Paul came on screen and he said, I made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. I do not expect to be forgiven. I'm just here to apologize. So, when I was a kid, I thought, similar to other levels in this game, that you could, like, go out into the backyard. And, like, I was wondering...
Yeah.
Like, I don't think the back... You can't, like... It's not, like, a modelable location that you can actually walk around in this level. But, like, if you could... Like, if you could exit the main house and go out into the backyard, in the level where you're upside down, what would that do to Tommy? I just, like... I was just so I just... my brain just,
fall.
like, ran with it. And I was just like, imagine falling endlessly into the sky until you reach... fucking space. And would you just spontaneously combust, or would you like no, would you combust before you got to space, or and then you'd like immediately become frozen and like gasping for air? Like, imagine Tommy, a baby, like floating around in space, and he's like gasping for air. No, he's like his entire head expands and fucking pops like a pimple. Imagine it. I want you to imagine it right now, audience.
No, fuck that. I'm imagining that he'll get picked up by alien people, and then he'll be like their king.
It would look so cool. Yeah.
Baby king.
Following on from that, like all the aliens look identical to Tommy, but they're like green or purple skin.
So I would take a photo and put it on the internet of his head.
And then apparently, Angelica imagined all of the kids. It was all because of a crack dream. Because she is a crack baby.
Oh, yeah. She's a crack baby? Wait, is that like one of the, freaking
It was one
theories?
of those theory videos where it's like, oh, the babies didn't exist. It was all a part of, Angelica's imagination. Grim, dark explanation here, and...
There was a similar thing with, Ed, and Eddie, where, every...
storyboard with the groping.
It wasn't groping, but yeah, I talked about that in a previous episode of Game & Chat, where essentially there was a Rugrats... It wasn't even lost, like, they have images of it. It was called a storyboard jam, where the animators handed the board around to, like, other... Well, like, you draw one picture, and then pass it around to another animator.
And they add on to the story.
Yeah. So, like, I love the story behind that, where it's just, like, apparently they showed it to, like, the animators behind the Wild Thornberries. And they were, like, completely disgusted by it.
Well, I would be too.
Like,
yeah.
What was it? Tommy, drank Drano from under the sink and then started, like,
convulsing and stuff.
Convulsing, yeah. And then Stu comes along and is just like, hey, Angelica, why don't you suck my dick? And just unzips his pants.
Yeah.
It is the kind of, like, edgy humor that, like, I don't think...
like a 14-year-old would fucking think about this. But these are grown-ass adults.
Well, I don't know. I feel like, every person deep down... Like, have you ever been to, like, a family game of Cards Against Humanity and Grandma puts down the card that's just like, oh, baby suffocating to death or something like that.
Yeah. You think of the worst
It's
possible
grandma
thing.
does the. It's the person you least expect to do it is the one who like pulls out the most gross card ever.
Except the person who pulls out the most gross part ever in speech is me.
Yeah. And then you don't even think about it. You're just like, why don't people talk to me anymore?
But yeah, oh, that reminds me of this person posted a fan art of what the Rugrats kids would look at in their teen years, and they're all like sexy teenagers.
Well, hang on a second. We already know what they look like because
quote
they had all grown
sexy
up.
teenagers.
All grown up exists though.
But they were in middle school. That's not teenage. They were 10 years old. They weren't teenagers.
Oh, right, yeah.
Angelica was the teenager.
No, but
anyway,
yeah, you go.
I think one of the creators retweeted it. It's like, no, that's not how they would look like. This is how they would look like.
Oh my gosh.
He did his own drawing.
That's like when Butch Hartman is just like, oh yeah, I own these characters, so I have like the canon explanation for what they would look like.
That's a Chris Chan move.
Yeah.
But I understand it because I've seen this so many times. It's like these sexy grown-up versions of like Wild Thornberries or like the kid characters out of cartoon shows, and I'm like, that's not how they look. They all can't be sexy teens now.
Yeah, that is like when a male someone does fan art of a male character gender bent as like a female character, and they take like an ugly male character or like a chubby male character and turn them into like a curvaceous, like hyper skinny, like foxy woman.
Yeah,
and it's just
sexualized.
That's not what Mario would look like as a woman.
And it also comes down to the thought process of like, why do you need to show off how these characters are sexy? They're babies.
Yeah.
That's weird, man.
No, you don't understand. They're aged up. That makes it okay, right, Freako?
But they're teenagers, so it doesn't make it okay.
Truly, what I don't understand is like who the Rugrats porn parody appeals to.
I think that was mainly for comedy. I would assume. I don't think anyone's checking.
Yeah,
or the SpongeBob one. Goddamn.
That's the thing, is like with the Simpsons porn parodies, it's just like, oh, people with their skin painted yellow and they're like fucking. I'm like, I don't. Yeah, it has to be for like the sheer shock value and like novelty of it, because like I don't think anyone's jacking off to like Beavis and Butthead with their like fake, manufactured like chin,
the bulbous heads and shit.
Yeah, with like the.
Maybe go back downstairs.
Is that chin putty?
This is downstairs or upstairs.
Well,
wait, what do you mean comparatively? Upstairs, downstairs?
Yeah.
So
we're Chucky
upside down land.
We're Chucky downstairs.
Whoa, is up down or is left right? Who knows? Black is white. That means racism doesn't exist. So earlier I said they should make like a third or another Rugrats movie in the style of the first few. I think it would be so cool if they did like similar to like Rocko's Modern Life, where it's like set after. It's like set halfway in between Rugrats and All Grown Up, where it's like instead of 10 years in the future, it's 5 years in the future, and they're like little kids, right? So instead of being babies, they're like little kids. What do you think?
I think
they tried that.
Did they?
With a spin-off with that Angelica, Susie, and that Harold kid.
That was preschool days, and that was when Angelica and Susie were in preschool. I don't think Rugrats have ever done a.
So you want like a 5
forward.
years later kind of sort
of. Like Rocko's Modern Life and Invader Zim, when they came back, they did they basically set the story in like the semi-future. So it was like, oh, these characters are back, kinda.
Actually, they did in I think All Grown Up, they had a scene where they're looking at old pictures of when they were toddler, like
that's
5-year-olds.
That's exactly what I mean, is they should like flash back to a story set when they were 5 years old. And like they went to Paris and like piloted a giant robot. They probably got up to some more interesting shit when they were like 5 years older. Come
They-
on! Come on! Come on!
They
They did that
invaded
as
the
a baby,
Pentagon.
they probably-
They
How is it?
They
How is
grow
it that
up
they
and-
went on the interesting adventures when they were babies, and then when they became teenagers,
they-
the most
they
interesting
grow
thing they
up-
did was hire a van? That doesn't make
they
any
grow-
sense.
they
They
went
grow
to
up and they get
they went
depressed
into
because
the
they think they peaked.
They
went to the
peaked.
White House, and then I think Tommy accidentally
Pissed on-
spilled milk on Monica
on Donald
Lewinsky's
Trump.
dress,
Oh god.
and Bill Clinton it has to take the rap for it.
There's two more
Yeah,
of these. Where the hell are they?
That was funny because Tommy, he was really sad about what he did.
Yeah. I did
He
not
was
have
like-
sexual
he's like-
relations with that woman.
Tommy
It
was
was
like-
milk
Tommy
on
was-
her dress.
Tommy
Oh,
was
you-
like,
a
"I'm
baby
so
came in and spilled
upset
milk on the
about
dress."
Bill getting in trouble because he reminds me of Stu, my dad."
Sometimes I see Stu bring other women home. He's got a little black book.
The new Powerpuff Girls meet Donald Trump. Go.
Oh, no.
Oh no. The new Why the new ones?
Why the new
I don't know.
Powerpuff?
Why not the
I
original?
don't know.
Okay, Bubbles, listen.
No,
We have to
there's way
defeat President Trump because he's evil for some reason. I mean, there are many reasons why he is evil. There's a list. I haven't been keeping track of the news.
I've
Okay,
got to live
Blossom.
this. I've got to.
I'm gonna punch him in the face. I'm Buttercup.
Either Buttercup. I think Buttercup would vote for him.
You think
She
Buttercup?
would be that. She would be that stupid.
The token girl who is pick me for her alt-right boyfriend's attention.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Or she's like. Oh, I wouldn't say the dumbest of the three. But
Oh no, you can say it. She's the dumbest
she
of the
is
three.
pretty dumb. She's not. She's all punch and no brain.
Okay, this
But,
might be total headcanon shit, but
Yeah.
when they show the Powerpuff Girls all grown up and they're all hyper feminine, ditzy girls.
They look like Bratz dolls.
Yeah, they look like Bratz dolls.
Yeah.
Buttercup would not be like that. Buttercup would have started injecting testosterone as soon as she was legally allowed to.
Right into her urethra.
Yeah.
That's not. I'm pretty sure that's not how that works.
I hope not. Cool.
It would be that scene
Which,
from Sonic 3 where the male version of Buttercup is like,
Which,
"Why do you look like me?"
Which
But I think his name was
cartoon
Butch.
character can you impersonate the best?
Definitely Strong Bad, I would say.
Yeah.
I think Strong Bad is my
Can
go-to
I
impression.
could do a good Homestar.
It's a very dangerous day. Because we could have a cartoon crossover improvised.
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby, Rocco, Mrs. Bighead.
I am
Hey,
the cheese.
Hey, Hef,
I am
I
the
heard
best
we're
character
gonna
on
meet
the
Strong
show.
Bad. We're gonna meet Strong Bad from the homestarrunner.com.
No you're not.
Hey.
No, you are not.
Hey, Strong Bad. Hey, Strong Bad.
I am blocking.
And I'm Kanye West.
I know that they always say yes and in improv, but I'm gonna say no to this one.
Go away.
Garbage man. It's
Go-
a very
go away.
dangerous man.
Go away!
You're a garbage man. You're a garbage man.
Yes, and
Yes, and
remember, Casey, you're not gay. It's the demon inside you.
Stu sold
Yeah,
Mr. Friend.
that's true.
Stu sold Mr. Friend. Look, he's in the background.
Oh, they're gonna think that's Tommy. Get it? Because they're so stupid. The adults are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
remember
say Stewie and not Tommy.
there's a Robot Chicken sketch where it's like, oh, there's the kids, and Dee Dee just starts taking Stu into the next room and starts beating him up. He's like, why did you leave them alone? Every time with you.
This reminds me of the Toy Store level.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of that.
Yeah. Reminds me. And look, cowboys. Look, see? And they got
Jesus Christ.
racist Indians.
I
Oh, no, okay. I would be
know
really
this is
annoyed if that clown started moving.
Yeah.
I was
Oh.
very like I
Oh,
understand.
speaking of, Jesus.
Shit, it's a jack in a box.
How do I turn?
It's a jack in a
What
box.
if you went over to your friend's house and you were like, "You want to play Jackbox?"
Yeah, you've already
And
made
they
that
pull
joke.
out
You've
a
already
box.
made that joke. You've already made that joke.
Let me guess. You have a box and you put your penis in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You know, you want to play
And
Oh,
stuff
Jackbox,
comes
and
out.
they put their hand in the box.
Oh my gosh, the enemies are trying to get at me through the wall.
Oh my gosh. Is
I
that box
understand that this is a video
Ball
game,
pit,
but
yeah.
imagine going into a toy store and like cowboys and Indians are starting to just shoot arrows
Yeah.
at you.
alive and shit, yeah.
And then the giant, like, Jack in the Box start like coming at you with scary, like, misshapen faces, deformed eyes, and like.
They got fingers all like fucking got like one bone in them each.
What if Tommy just turned his head around like an owl right now and looked Chucky in the eyes like, I'm not actually Tommy.
I'm not you. That fucking scared me as a kid. That terrified me.
Yeah.
I'm not Tommy.
Yeah. Okay, collect the Reptar boxes and place them on the Oh yeah, I remember this.
It's Reptar.
What about
God.
Big Baby?
Yeah.
Dinosaur around.
Who?
Oh yeah, this
Everyone
is like a
was
Kong. This is like a Kong versus fucking
Godzilla.
Godzilla thing. Yeah. Did you like that movie? I remember I took Casey to see Kong X Godzilla and he didn't like it.
I did.
I
liked
didn't say I didn't like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then
Okay.
again,
I just remember.
It's not
I have all
my
of the
kind of
Godzilla
film.
films, so
Oh,
I had
yeah.
to watch it because I love fucking Godzilla. He was awesome.
Whoops.
Anyway,
You
go on.
love fucking Godzilla. I hope it's consensual.
So I liked Godzilla X Kong, though I think there were like some bits that could have been better. Namely, the big final battle scene that takes place in like the big city where the like lights are glowing and shit. I think no, I might be referencing something specific. I can't remember if I came up with it or someone else did. But if they started playing I Need a Hero from Shrek 2 during like the big final battle, like that would have like made the movie infinitely better. Like the fairy godmother, like I Need a Hero.
They should have had Rick and Morty show up and be like, "Dum dums."
yeah. Rick and Morty pop in and they're just like, you stupid monkey.
Stupid.
There's nothing to be scared of.
Is Chucky? I mean Tommy. Like, who's the oldest baby?
It would be Chucky.
Yeah, probably.
Chucky's
Oh,
like
yeah.
a year older, younger than Angelica.
Angelica's a bitch, and I hope she gets what's coming to her.
Hey, whoa. You're talking about a child there.
What do you mean?
Casey's just... Yeah, Casey's just like,
It's
oh
okay.
yeah, I want to
Good
kill...
timeout.
It's
And
okay.
no dessert for a week.
It's
I want to
okay
murder the blonde
It-
child.
to jerk about child death. It's okay.
Yeah, Casey's just like, bring her to me.
Hey,
I'm
Gra-
going to wring her neck. Squeeze the life
Angelica.
right out of her.
Angelica, you are grounded.
Angelica, you are grounded.
He starts doing the twist. For 1,000 years.
I love how dramatic the music is, yet there's like no enemies. Fuck me.
Oh, hello.
Is he gonna like come for me? Oh, I'm not gonna find out. I mean, I'm not gonna
I
like
hope
stick
not.
around to find out.
Look at all the toys.
Hey, speak the movie.
Oh wait, I could do the Homer Simpson thing where I start playing
Rock
Rock.
around the clock.
Well,
And starts doing the swim.
around the clock tonight.
And he swims across the keyboard.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
plays the Simpsons theme at the
Gotta
end of the
rock
episode.
around this house tonight. I love those.
Some way out of here.
So here's a story about Homer and Marge. Did you like
Little
that?
did
one? Yeah.
Weirdo,
I won an
Yankovic,
Emmy.
what are
Yeah.
you doing in Springfield?
Chris Chan, what are you doing in Simpsons World? Dimensional
I'm
merge.
calling out from Springfield. I'm calling out from Simpsons World.
I am covered in pee.
Pete, we are so funny. Watch us, you'll see Simpson family.
Calling out from Springfield. I'm calling out from Simpsons World. I am colored like pee. I am so funny. Watch us and you'll see Simpsons family.
Oh, my God.
I just love like how he's like stretching to like do the high pitch vocals. Trying to do like calling out from Springfield. Oh, it pairs so well with the music video. It's so good.
I miss Scoutman John.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
He was cool.
They should like stitch him back together like Frankenstein and bring him back to life.
Oh. Scatman Frank.
Nowadays, if you're a scat man, I don't want to hear about it.
I think it's inevitable that like one day in like 50 years from now, once they've like you know, dissolved the ethics of like AI and like it's just been normalized and everyone's just like, well, we can't put a stop to it. I guess it's just here now.
Yeah.
They're gonna start bringing back like old musicians that died, and it's just like, check out their new album. They're real.
It's
Like that.
It's like when they do live action remakes
Yeah.
or like remakes in general. It's like, oh, you like this old product? Here it is with bad CGI.
Enjoy, bitches. Cookie race? Hey, will you want to steal cookies from the cookie jar? Because I was.
Who stole a cookie from the cookie jar?
Cookie jar.
Jarvis took the cookie from the cookie jar.
What did Jarvis?
Fuck you! You don't get me a lawyer. I'm fucking.
Jarvis, you don't need to eat any more cookies. I think you've had enough.
I think you should
Kill yourself.
It's a long bleep.
Yeah.
It sounds like
Whoa,
a
Jarvis,
No.
you're at an 11. Take it down to a 4.
Jesus, what did the Egyptians ever do to you?
Yeah.